What's up, everybody? So it has been a little while since I've made a video, and it's been a little while since I've actually talked about anything. So y'all are probably wondering where I've been, and let me tell you, it probably looks like I've been pulling my hair out, but nah, I still got my long hair and all that. Genuinely though, I've been working and trying to figure out a way to make all this kind of come together. Let me get into that here. So, trying to get it all together. What do I mean by that? So, as you all know, I do own a business. It started in 2021. You haven't really heard nothing about it since 2021 because I've been trying to get so much stuff situated. Now, it is just me, and did I understand how hard it was going to be to start a business at first? Absolutely not. I just thought that I would, go get the business license and everything else would just fall into place. Now I can make beautiful products. There's no doubt about that. Um, I'm not going to deny that. Nobody denies. Um, but it's like you got to have a back end. You got to be able to advertise. You got to be able to service customers. Get everything taken care of. You got to be able to talk to everybody. Ooh, it's still wet. We over here slipping and sliding. But anyways, uh, you got to actually talk to your clients and be able to respond to things. And there was so much going on at the start of Creekside. My boss, well, as you all know, I'm a land surveyor, and not really a surveyor because I'm not licensed, but I work for a surveyor and I do land surveying. Everybody just calls me a surveyor. So it rolls out like that sometimes. Legally, not a surveyor, but on my way to become one. So at the time of starting Creekside, my boss was in the market of upgrading his equipment. And in that process of updating his equipment, that meant I would have to learn a whole new everything. We went from robotic to GPS, and I am the party chief, so the lead supervisor in the field, whatever you want to call it. So I had to learn all this stuff, and it took me quite a bit of time to learn all of this. It was genuinely like a crash course out there in the middle of the field, and it was like here's all this brand new equipment that's amazing. Now you gotta learn how to make it amazing. And let me tell you what, that was a lot of trial and error, just like trying to open up Creekside. I fell on my face a few times with that stuff, but I have it down pat so much now that I'm training everybody else around me, and everybody calls me for, you know, you get the idea. Everybody asks me for help now, and I do so much work. I actually primarily been like knocking out a 600-acre job, the majority of it by myself. The only time I have somebody to help me is uh when I'm walking the water, but that's a safety thing. But because he did all that, it took me a little while to get all that down pat. And then I was trying to run a business, and I ran into problem after problem. Uh, I ran into a web host issue, a domain host issue. One of my domain host people, they're out of business now. That was a big ordeal. I lost a couple domains in that. Good thing I didn't lose the main domain, or else I would have been pretty sad. But I've been trying to teach myself how to build a website. I gotta learn all the back end stuff. Like, there's so much stuff to this, and I'm trying to become a licensed surveyor, and like I have so much stuff going on. So I had to take a step back. I had to close the doors. I couldn't give Creekside the time of day that it deserved, and that bothered me quite a bit. Like y'all don't understand. Like if I put my name on something, like I put my name on something, like I'm in it to win it at that point. That means everything to me. So I'm gonna give it everything I got. And I couldn't give Creekside everything I got. So I didn't want to give somebody a figment like give somebody the promise of what it can be and not be able to deliver that promise. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't have been able to do it because I genuinely would have made sure that everybody got what they needed and stuff. But I just completely, you know, I just I just didn't want to have that kind of stress because when you own a business, everybody's like, "Oh, you only answer to yourself. It doesn't matter." But when the truth is you answer to your clients, and if I wasn't living up to y'all's expectations, man, that would have been kind of hard. You know what I mean? That would have been hard on me because I would have felt bad because I want to give y'all everything I can. So fast forward to now. I said I've been trying to get everything together. We are trying out professional grade filming software right now. We're on our way to go do an errand for Creekside. I'm working on bringing it back. And a lot of this stuff has been planning on like choosing what software I'm going to use, what operating system I'm going to use. I still haven't figured out the phone ecosystem stuff yet, but we're working on that part. We're gonna get it. Um, I'm working on trying to figure out a few other small details for the website. I'm gonna go pay for the last few features that it needs tonight, and then I'm gonna start working on it. I gotta work on, if I have time, if I feel up to it, I'm thinking about live streaming tonight. Y'all will see this way after the live stream, but we'll see. I don't know. I kind of want to do a live thing for the debate, like the vice presidential debate. I think that'd be pretty cool to watch, do like a live watch party. And before I do a live watch party for that on all my channels, I might want to make sure everything's kind of working in that regard. So, might want to stream tonight, but there's so much stuff still going on. I got to go buy a couple tools and a few things that I need. Um, but yeah, so I feel very bad that it's been a while, but I am prepared to give Creekside everything that I got. And I really mean that because I literally just got paid on Friday and I've spent the majority of my paycheck already on just getting things done. I'm on my way to go get some tools and some things that I need to get the business back up and going. I bought a saw earlier this year that's phenomenal. I mean, I think it's going to be like the best thing since sliced apple pie, and I really mean that. Uh, Genuinely, I have uh, a good plan. We're gonna bring the Creekside expressions back. I got a few other items, like Christmas ornaments and things that we're gonna bring to market. Um, and a bunch of other merch ideas and things that I'm actually currently still working on. Now, uh, let me tell you what, it has not been easy at all. Now, like, let me tell you, last time, I think part of the reason why I took a step back from, getting Creekside going was everything was going wrong. Like if it could go wrong, it did go wrong at some point. I'm not saying that it went wrong is wrong right now, but I mean it did. Friday I was talking to an insurance agent, getting ready to sign some paperwork. I did an update on the computer and I was working on some configuration files. Completely forgot that I wasn't done working on configuration files. And when I restarted the computer, it booted up and erased half of everything. And we're talking about, I did a whole video on the debate. Like, I fact checked the whole debate. I filmed for 15 hours. I went through, I found sources for everything. We went through, I talked about it all. All right. I cut it all up. I cut it down to 6 hours. I was getting ready to process it. Can't do that now. I don't have it no more. Um, there's a lot of things that have happened that have gone wrong. And now I made sure all the settings and everything were right before you know, I made sure all the settings and stuff were right before I continued on this time. I got a fresh install on the computer. Uh, I actually am giving my personal computer over to Creekside, starting I wiped it on Saturday, so starting Saturday. Uh, I got a bunch of equipment that I'm going to pass on over to the business. I was planning on building a computer. The computer that I currently got, it's not that good, but it's going to do good for what we're trying to do at first, and then we'll go from there. I had this want and this need to get everything 100% perfect with the business before I opened it. And like when I say 100% perfect and all this, like I wanted brand new everything. I wanted brand new cameras. I wanted a brand new PC. I wanted brand new this, brand new that. But it just doesn't, like, in today's economy, it's not working that way. And the Kamala Harris Bidenomic economy, like it is not working that way. So we're just gonna make do with what we got, because what I thought I was gonna have happen, what I thought was I was gonna make happen, it didn't happen the way I wanted it to. And I think that's part of, like, that was the biggest lesson and stuff, from last time coming into this time, is I knew everything probably would go wrong. I knew that would have to fight an uphill battle to get it going, but once I get it going, it's going to be perfect. And right now, this is a perfect. I feel like this is a perfect example of what that could be, or what that is. Like, I genuinely got professional video software that I can share evenly between an iPhone and a Linux computer. I got so many things going on right now. Like I planned this all out for the most part. I'm still figuring things out as I go, but like I'm so flexible now, it's unreal. And you know, I think it comes from, like, in the survey stuff. Like I've been running all of this stuff for so long, doing the survey stuff. I run multiple different jobs and things like that. So it's like it's taught me to be flexible and how to you know, just manage everything. I manage like multiple jobs at the same time. I got to keep track of them all for everybody, my boss, the clients, everything. Like it's bad when you still got to remember nails and stuff from like 2 years ago. Got to go back to jobs and walk people around from jobs that you did 2 years ago. I mean, no refresher, no nothing, but you remember it all. Like I want to give that kind of quality, that kind of dedication to Creekside, and I won't settle for anything less. Like I genuinely mean that. This business means, like, this brand means that to me. Like I wanted to start this company for so long, and I never did. And now that I have, like, I want to give it everything I got. And this is just like this is just a means to a start to the next journey. Like I want to continue surveying, but I also want to do this. Like I have so many wants and ambitions that I need to start pushing forward with them to make them all come true. Like I can. That's the thing. Like I got the resolve to make it happen. I think that's the word I'm looking for. And I'm eager. Like I'm so excited right now. Like I just signed the insurance policy for this company. Like I'm legit, like, ready to go. Ready, everything's. I mean, everything's almost perfect. There's just, like I said, I just filling out a few final details. I got to finish a few extra features on the website and stuff. Like I did, I'm doing it. Like, and it makes me proud. So I guess this video is kind of me just telling y'all, like, no matter what, you got to keep chasing your dreams. You got to fight the adversity. You got to keep doing what you got to do to make it to where you want to be in life. Nobody's going to come and rescue you, not even the government, not even when things all come crashing down. Everybody's going to try to save themselves. So you need to push forward and make it for yourself, for your kids, for your family, for whoever, but mainly for yourself, because you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta know that you can do it. And I know that you can do it, but you have to know that you can do it. Now, we're just a few moments away from going into one of the big box stores. I'm getting ready to get off on the exit now. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna get some tools, I'm gonna grab some extra supplies, some extra things that I kind of need to go through these next couple phases for the next 2 weeks. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. Whew. I am back, y'all. I didn't break. Well, I don't know yet. I don't think I broke the bank. We'll find out here in a minute. So I just went in there and kept it kind of light. I got a couple mixing cups because I need a few of those, and then I got a new vacuum because, well, you'll see. I don't know if you'll see in this video or if you'll see in a later video because I still am working on getting the office and workshop kind of cleaned up. Uh, but yeah, so we got a vacuum, we got all of the stuff. So we're just moving quite forward. Now this kind of makes me, oh wow. One thing about buying the shop vac that really got me kind of excited right now is that all right, I spent more money on this shop vac that I really wanted to. I'm by like 20 bucks or so. But I got a better vacuum cleaner. And supposedly it's got new quiet technology. I don't know. We'll find out later. But I'm not really trying to like do brand loyalty right now. I'm just trying to look for like the best deals that I can. You know, when it comes down to running a business, this I don't know if it's American, but it's hard to get American tools nowadays. And I didn't want to go buy a used shop vac because last used shop vac that I got, it fell apart. So we're starting a business and we want to have the, decent stuff. So we're gonna start with this. It was on sale, by the way, which I thought was pretty cool. Supposedly, this is like 120 some dollar vacuum cleaner. We got it almost at half off. So, with that being said, I think we got a deal. Oh, and I got zip ties. That way I can clean up the wires to the desk. Cause Jeebus, man, the desk is in some rough shape right now, and we got to get that. I'm trying to organize everything now. That way, when I start the business, I don't have such a problem. It's just we'll see. It's just it's a learning. There's gonna be a learning curve again. I haven't been doing this stuff for like what 2 years, and I'm back at it again. So it's like, whew. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but I know I can handle it. All of this, like I handle it already for the job that I do for my regular 9 to 5. My goal and my idea, and my plan for this business is to do my regular 9 to 5, and then once I get off, get situated, rest for a second or two, maybe eat or something. I'm gonna get right back into working, doing Creekside stuff. If that be streaming or if that be making y'all stuff or a little bit of both, who knows? But at the end of the day, American manufacturing. We're bringing back American manufacturing. I guess I keep saying we're bringing back American manufacturing, but am I really manufacturing anything? I don't know. I am making stuff, that's true. But I mean, it's like handicrafts. So do you count that as manufacturing? Like if you're just doing regular crafts, like arts and crafts, does that count? It- you see what I'm saying? It's like an odd. It's just odd. Now I do want to say though, this app, this service, all of this stuff that I'm using, it's all intertwined, like this camera, all of this stuff. I haven't paid a dime for it, and this is literally the best footage I've ever probably ever seen. And I haven't even got back to the office yet, but I can tell it's amazing. Now the audio might be in question. I can see it. I can see that it's only working on one side though, so I don't know how it's gonna transcribe later on. You know what I mean? I don't know if I really like that. Hopefully, it's still like a stereo sound. If not, we'll have to work on that. I mean, I always have this bad boy. I got these mics here. I'm using the AirPods right now just to see kind of how it works out with that. It's a learning curve. So first video might be a little bad. Next video is gonna be better. The video after that will be better. We're just gonna keep trying to make them better until you know we're gonna get this down pat. I can't wait. Like this is gonna be such a fun experience, and I might not have all the answers right now or know what all the questions might be, but we're gonna figure it out along the way, and I'm gonna bring some of the best stuff that I can to market. I'm gonna bring you all the best parts of me, the best parts of the trades that I've learned throughout my entire time. I'm gonna put all of that into this, and I'm going to give you the best of the best. The goal is made in America, and Creekside is made in America. With that being said, y'all, I am going to take myself back to the office. I got to unpack that. Still got a lot of stuff to move around. I got a little bit more planning. I got a little bit of paperwork to do. And yeah. So I appreciate you coming along for the ride. I know this video I kind of covered a little bit of stuff. Might not have been exactly what you expected, but we're back, baby. We're back. And if I live stream tonight, I hope I see y'all in there. This will be after if I live streamed or not. So I'll put down in here if I did. If I didn't, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Maybe we'll go live for that vice presidential debate. I don't know. But anyways, like it if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. Leave a comment down below what you would like to see, future advice. And yeah, I hope to see you on the next one. I am out.